Hi, welcome to the 100 Days of Cloud FinOps with Hybr. Today, I'm going to show a unique feature in Hybr. One of the challenges that enterprises face, and you'd be surprised or even think that this is a silly problem, is about the ability to match the invoiced amount or the billed amount from your cloud provider to the actual cost and utilization data. You would think that this should not be an issue, right? But however, our customers have found that there are miscalculations, such as rounding errors and whatnot, resulting in overpayments ranging from thousands of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars, especially if your company is already spending hundreds of thousands or even millions in cloud. Let us see how Hybr uniquely helps Cloud FinOps teams and the Cloud FinOps practitioners to address this. So I am in the Hybr portal. I am going to the reconciliation screen here, and I will be able to select a particular subscription and a billing cycle. So Hybr automatically picks up the invoice for this subscription, if it is a subscription in Azure or an account or a project in AWS and GCP. So everything is brought together in this screen by Hybr. So the Hybr pulls the invoice data, and then it also gets the cost and or utilization data from the cloud provider, and it automatically compares line item by line item for this billing period if the invoiced amount matches the amount in the utilization data. So that's kind of very powerful for the cloud FinOps teams to be able to say, hey, yes, I got this bill and I can correlate with the utilization data that I am seeing from the cloud provider. So in this case, for this billing period, everything is matching, so nice and dandy, no problems. What happens if I select a billing period, a different billing period for which I know there are mismatches, right? So in this case, Hybr Cloud FinOps feature compares the consumed amount and the units to the billed amount and tells you that the bill is actually lesser. In this case, the consumed quantity is higher, but you got a lesser bill, which is good for you. But what if you are billed more and the consumed quantity or the consumed quantity's price is actually lesser? So this would show in red in that case, right? So we know why the problem happened here, because when we started the testing for this particular example, we intentionally removed some of the items for the beginning of the billing period. So there are quite a few line items that are not getting matched. So as a Cloud FinOps practitioner managing the cost, you can look at the level of details that Hybr is able to give you here, right? And you can click on any one of these items that are not getting matched. You can report the issue, send an email. You can manually reconcile if you think this is an accepted behavior or you know why this has happened, right? This is very powerful for you because you don't have to go to a different screen or write a different email to do this. Not only that, Hybr has powerful integration. So you can integrate with your DevOps tools such as Azure DevOps or Jira to report the issue and create a work item or a bug in your platform of choice. In this case, we have this integrated with Azure DevOps. So as you can see, from within the Hybr Cloud FinOps portal, you are able to create a ticket to the respective owner of this particular service or the team that is using this application, or if it is your vendor who has this integration, then you can file a ticket to them. So everything is kind of brought together in a single place or a pane of glass, so that your job as a cloud cost management expert, you can drive these changes, address these issues then and there. Similar to integration to your DevOps tools such as Azure DevOps or Jira, Hybr also has a built-in annotations and comment support. So you can add a comment here mentioning your coworker or your other Cloud FinOps practitioner, and you can tell them, hey, I have a problem with this invoice, can you take a look? So this is also very powerful, and you can integrate this with Teams, Microsoft Teams or Slack, so they get a message when you add a comment about this invoice, this reconciliation effort that you are doing, so that it is very collaborative effort. You are not alone doing and trying to do all of this reconciliation. You can bring in people so they can take a look, and they will get an notification in their Teams app so that they are immediately aware of what's going on here. So this is again with Hybr Cloud FinOps portal, you don't have to leave the portal, but you can still bring everybody together in a single pane of glass experience, so you can drive the actual actions rather than hunting behind people or going and trying to capture this and write an email and so on. So that's the power of Hybr Cloud FinOps portal. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.